Good morning. Everybody up, awake? Good morning. Good, thank you. Welcome to the Fortune Global Tech Forum. We're excited to be here in Guangzhou for our third annual conference. I hope all of you are excited about it as well. I can tell you're starting to wake up. We will have simultaneous translation available for all sessions, so please get your earphones. Channel 1 for Chinese, Channel 2 for English on the headsets. We're especially happy this morning to welcome our special guests and dignitaries who have helped us found this forum here in Guangzhou. And it's my honor to start by introducing the Vice Mayor of Guangzhou, Mr. Wang.
Respected Mr. Alan Murray, dear guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Today, among all the forums I attended, this is the earliest one. 8:30 we got started. But there's a saying in China, the bird who gets early have things to eat. So today, all the participants should believe, I believe all of you will benefit a great deal from this forum. This season in Guangzhou is one of the best seasons all the year round. Wonderful autumn weather. And you see all the birds and the flowers, everything. Very happy to welcome all of you. So this Fortune Forum Tech Forum, this is the third one held in Guangzhou. I think on behalf, first of all, the municipal government of Guangzhou, I'd like to extend a warm welcome to all the elite people, talented people in science, technology, and entrepreneurs. Welcome all of you to Guangzhou. I also like to extend greetings to all the new friends coming from home and abroad. My best wishes to all of you. This Global Tech Forum started 2017, the first time in Guangzhou. Close to 120 top companies and investment firms from around the world, 150 were there participating in a forum talking about cooperation, innovation. Lately, one of the investment firm became a big shareholder of Gray, establishing a new branch company. Also, Sequoia and other investment firms have invested in many projects in Guangzhou. Through this platform of the Fortune Tech Forum, among the Fortune 500 companies, we have 289 2 years ago to 301. We have 301 top 500 companies in the world. So this forum has become a great platform of exchange between Guangzhou and the globe, enriching and promoting the international innovation and exchanges. Today, we have ushered in this opportunity. We have greeted new friends. I believe all of you will benefit a great deal from this forum. Lately, President Xi of China pointed out innovation development are very important, leading continuous development of the global economy. Different countries should increase cooperation of innovation, supporting enterprises to develop exchanges and innovation so we can have a better future. For Guangzhou, we are in the process of implementing national strategy of innovation, firmly implementing President Xi's important directions on Guangdong and Guangzhou's work. For past few years, we have been working very hard in reform and opening up, promote the comprehensive innovation in the city, promoting the science and technology as a driving force behind the economy. In recent years, we have been working very hard to concentrate on establishing International Innovation Center of this Great Bay Area. So we have a very strong atmosphere of innovation here. You can feel that. We are getting more and more results of innovation. The comprehensive strength of innovation of the city has been greatly increased. Right now, major scientific technological platforms, projects are many. We have the scientific city in Guangzhou and the healthcare and also biomedicine, 4 major labs and whole ecosystem. The human cell spectrum, many other facilities and new important projects. It's worth mentioning this number of high and new technology in Guangzhou. Companies in Guangzhou grew from 1,900 2015, vastly increased to the end of last year, 11,700, over 5 times growth within 3 years, ranking number 3 in terms of the number of new tech companies for the whole country of China. Beijing is number 1, Shenzhen number 2, Guangzhou is number 3. Also, we have a lot of small and medium-sized new tech companies. So the number of this type of companies, we're ranking number 1 in China. Another data, which is also very pleasing to all of us, is that this year, from the first 3 quarters, we realize GDP growth 1.7 trillion RMB, representing 6.9% growth among all the Tier 1 cities. We rank number 1 in China in this field, GDP growth. Through scientific innovation, Guangzhou has been maintaining very strong economic impetus and growth potential and momentum. We can also say the city of Guangzhou, I believe in the next few years will maintain or continue to be the most open, most economically developed and market level, the highest market level cities. Welcome all of you to focus more of your attention in Guangzhou and come more often to this city. This forum has very important themes on innovation. We'll be talking about 5G, blockchain, AI, and digital economy. All the hot topics will be touched upon at this forum. A lot of exchanges will happen. It is believed it will certainly promote a very active way the economic development. Guangzhou is more than happy to cooperate with Fortune and all the other partners at home and abroad, and seizing firmly this important strategic opportunity of Great Bay development and to promote transformation, industrialization of results of science technology. Another fact I like to mention here is the result of scientific transformation into productivity. The transaction volume of contracts stands at about accounts for over 50% of the whole province of Guangdong. Nationwide, we're also ranking at the top. Next step, Guangzhou is more than happy to work with all of you to promote scientific innovation and high quality development of the economy and society to build Guangzhou into a more beautiful city full of vigor and vitality. Finally, I wish this forum a complete success. I wish all of you, you enjoy your stay here in Guangzhou during the forum. And walk around, look around, enjoy the beautiful food of delicious food. Also, a lot of good things from the Guangzhou Pharmaceutical Holding. Thank you so much.
Thank you for those comments, Vice Mayor Wang. I would say there are not many cities in the world in the last year that have enjoyed the kind of growth rate that Guangzhou has, so congratulations on that. I'd now like to invite to the stage a man who is personally committed, particularly in the biotechnology area, to grow the science in the Guangzhou area. He is my good friend, the chairman of Guangzhou Pharmaceuticals, Chuyuan.
Respected Mayor Wang Dong, respected Mr. Alan Murray, dear leaders, guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we are very honored. So the Guangzhou Pharmaceutical Holding as our chief partner for this forum, gather with all of you in this beautiful season in Guangzhou to jointly launch this forum, which attracts a lot of attention from home and abroad. We had a breakfast meeting this morning. Mayor of Guangzhou was personally at this breakfast meeting and had good exchanges with the guests. Here, on behalf of my company, to extend my warmest congratulations to the convening of this forum 2019. I also like to extend warm welcome to all of our guests coming from afar. President Xi of China said innovation is #1 motive force. The main theme of this forum is innovation and to build together a beautiful future. As Vice Mayor Wang said in his remarks, the innovation, science, technology development in Guangzhou ranks at the top in not only in a province, but also in China. We have our own advantage. Right now, the new round of industrial revolution, scientific revolution, have been pushing ahead very rapidly. Ecology, science, technology, they develop hand in hand, promoting in a positive way, in-depth impact on people's lives. To promote sustainable development with scientific and technological innovation. This is an inevitable way for development. This Global Forum of Fortune is an annual important heavyweight event. Will be permanently stay here in Guangzhou in 2017. And giving us a lot of motive for to the local development and the development of China. This year, my company furthered our cooperation with Fortune. We become the chief partner for this forum. Also, some of our sub-brands and subsidiaries of the pharmaceutical group, we have also been working very hard with this Fortune. And we would like to all of you to enjoy our drinks, our special soft drinks. On your desk, you can see some of our products on the table. Please do try them and taste them. Just now, Mayor Wang has made some advertising for us. So for many years, we ranked the top at the top 100 company in China. We pay a lot of attention to the nurturing of talented people. So we have achieved many good achievements in different fields. We have famous chief scientists. We have 2 people who enjoyed special allowances or stipend from the State Council. We have a very high-level team. Just now at the breakfast meeting, while Mayor Wang was here, and with the joint efforts, so we formally launched unveil a new scientific development base. We also ran a scientific or provincial technological innovation center and base. We have won a lot of awards of innovation in China. Last year, we realized 100 billion RMB yuan revenue. This year, we may do even more than 130 billion. Our goal is to become one of the Fortune 500. To become the first-rate company in the world. Our group is working very hard, putting ourselves in great efforts in this Great Bay Area development. So we have the database, we have the also have many unique resources. We have the cold drink, called the Wang Laoji cold tea. Later on, during the tea break, we're going to launch some new products. In Macau, we're going to establish an international headquarters in Macau later today to promote the interconnection of different regions and localities of the Big Bay Area, implementing President Xi's instruction. that is to better develop the traditional Chinese medicine, to promote the modernization, industrialization, internationalization of traditional Chinese medicine, to create a beautiful future so we can secure a better health for the entire mankind. That is our pursuit. This grand forum will play a positive way. A lot of very strong brains or talented people are gathered here today. Through exchanges, interaction of all the participants to the forum, I believe we certainly will get a lot of benefits and learn a lot and benefiting Guangzhou and the world. Finally, I'd like to thank my old friend, Mr. Alain Murray. And in the past few years, Fortune has been cooperating happily with my company. We'll continue our cooperation. Finally, I wish this forum a complete success. All the participants, good health, and enjoy your stay in Guangzhou. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Chairman Lee. This has been a big year for Fortune. About a year ago, we acquired a new owner, Chachaval Jeevaravanan, a Thai businessman. He has had a lifelong love for the Fortune brand, and he has given us the resources we need to invest and to grow, and he's focused on a long-term time horizon. He wants us to be the leading source of business news for the world, and in particular, he wants us to expand here in China. So please watch this space. You're going to see more of Fortune here in China in the years ahead. As for the next 2 days, we're going to be exploring some of the developments at the leading edge of technology and innovation. China, as all of you in this room know, has been exploding in terms of artificial intelligence, social media, biotech, fintech, virtual reality, automotive technology, and others. We're also going to spend some time looking at the growing tensions over technology occurring between China and the West and explore the consequences of a world where technology development seems to increasingly be moving in the direction of two separate ecosystems and what that means. And then, as we always do here at the Fortune Global Tech Forum, we're going to introduce you to some of the most interesting tech startups from all over China. So we have a lot in store. I want to just take this moment early in the morning to recognize the people who have put that program together. They've been working for many months to make it happen, the co-chairs of this forum. Clay Chandler, who is the executive editor for Asia of Fortune. He is backstage and is going to be out here in just a minute. Adam Lashinsky, the executive editor of Fortune. Where are you, Adam? Stand up, please. Yes, thank you, Adam. Mahal Levram. Mahal? She's also backstage. You'll see her in a minute. She's a senior writer with Fortune. And then thanks to Jennifer Zhu Scott, who is, Jennifer, where are you? There you are, right up front. Thank you, Jennifer. Jennifer has been a huge help in putting together this year's program. She is the founding principal of Radian Partners. So thank you, Jennifer, for everything you've done. So we have a lot in store for you. Before we get started, I want to thank our sponsors, particularly Chairman Lee and Guangzhou Pharmaceutical Holdings for sponsoring this event. Also want to thank Herman Miller, our partner for this event. And a friendly reminder of our media policy. Anything you hear on stage, anything you hear in the breakouts from the main speakers is on the record, and you can use it. But we ask you, conversations you have over at breaks or over meals, that you treat those to be private unless you agree with the person involved otherwise. The Wi-Fi for the event is Fortune GZ, and the secret password that goes with that is also Fortune GZ. You just take out the space between Fortune and GC. And now I'd like to welcome Fortune's executive editor for Asia, co-chair of the Fortune Global Tech Forum, Clay Chandler.
Thank you, Alan. Good morning, everybody. It is great to be back in Guangzhou. Some of you were at last year's forum. You'll recall that the topic last year, the focus was on artificial intelligence. We talked about how it would Boost productivity. We wondered whether robots might be stealing our jobs, and we pondered the possibility that the US and China were emerging as the world's two great AI superpowers. Well, in technology, the conversation moves with the speed of electrons, and we'll be talking about speed itself as well as electrons, connectivity, and lots of other things over the next couple of days. This is an amazing time to be talking about technology in this particular market. Last week, China's 3 major mobile carriers made an incredible announcement that they're rolling out the world's largest 5th-generation mobile network, offering super fast connectivity to consumers in 50 cities in China, including right here in Guangzhou. US operators have also rolled out 5G, but in parts of some cities, and are lagging behind. China, because of its huge population and its aggressive investment, seems set, at least for now, to be the global leader in this important area. Chinese smartphone manufacturers over the last few weeks, including Huawei and Xiaomi, have rushed out announcements about 5G-capable devices. Xiaomi, which is the youngest company on our Fortune Global 500 list this year, said last month that it will unveil no less than 10 5G-capable models in the coming year. Apple, the great champion in the United States so far, has yet to introduce any 5G-capable devices. Meanwhile, Huawei, who you'll hear from just in a few minutes, has emerged as one of the world's most competitive, if not the most competitive, manufacturers of 5G equipment. And yet it remains blacklisted, unable to compete in the United States on national security grounds. So the need for speed was featured in Google's recent announcement that it has achieved a long-sought breakthrough called quantum supremacy, allowing new kinds of computers to perform calculations in as little as 3 minutes that conventional supercomputers couldn't even solve in 10,000 years. But as Fortune recently wrote, China too has scored rapid advances in quantum computing and may be catching up thanks to massive government investment. And then there's high-speed chips, where the United States clearly has the lead. But last week, the world's largest chip importer announced that it had created a $29 billion state-backed fund to invest in the semiconductor industry to reduce its dependence on US chips and technology. China has also made some impressive announcements in recent weeks, even recent days, about the prospect of launching a digital currency, even as Facebook's effort to get Libra going in the United States has run into opposition from US lawmakers. All this comes as the US and China seem to be inching towards a quote-unquote phase 1 deal on trade issues. That's encouraging. And yet the two economies seem to be drifting further apart in many of these crucial tech areas. There has even been talk lately of what people call the great decoupling, the idea that these two technology systems that are so intertwined can be somehow peeled apart. Over the next 2 days, we'll hear more about that, the fast and furious competition between the world's 2 largest economies, and we'll also learn more about technology's potential to transform the world for good, to stimulate growth, to conserve energy, to improve our health, reduce illness, and to improve the quality of our lives. As always, we encourage questions and comments from all of you. I want to just single out our Asia Digital editorial team who's over there in the corner. Eamon, Grady, and Naomi, just wave. They'll be covering all of these events for you. They've got a stack of great stories about China technology that are on the website that I would urge you to have a look at. And if you've got a good story idea for them, find them in the breaks, let them know, because we want to cover China and its technologies in great detail.